A bikable Lagos. Why should we care for a bikable Lagos? Lagos has a dense population of over 15 million people who are tightly fitted into a land area of about 1,000 kilometers square. With limited transportation facilities and infrastructures to serve the teeming population of Lagos, commuting from one part of the city to another poses a major challenge. Whilst the city's transport network is still largely based on narrow roads which have been built during and after the colonization period, the last decades have seen a sharp rise in private car ownerships, leading to traffic congestion and air pollution. In 1997, a study showed that as much as 175 tons of carbon dioxide, a well-known greenhouse gas, was released into the atmosphere from vehicular emissions every year, alongside 297 tons of nitrous oxide and 32 tons of sulfur dioxide. Today, with an increase in population and traffic, these emission figures would have increased as well. This visualization should give you an idea of what 1 ton of these harmful gases would look like. Lagos is known all over the world for its chaotic traffic situation and long traffic jams. But surprisingly, almost 45% of all the daily trips in Lagos are done by non-motorized transportation modes, which is mainly walking but also includes bicycle riding. Biking is not new to Lagos. People have been biking in Lagos as early as the 1960s. In those days, people would shuttle between home and work on bicycles. But as time passed, the distance between home and workplace increased as a result of rapid urbanization. Due to lack of facilities, high crime rate and socio-cultural trends, cycling as a choice for commuting has dwindled. How bikeable is today's Lagos? It is important to first point out that biking is a popular mode of transport in the western cities like Berlin, London, New York. These cities have put in place proper infrastructure to cater for the biking population. Making Lagos a bikeable city is a great challenge. However, to achieve this feat, Lagos would have to invest in infrastructures that can support biking in the city. One of such infrastructure is dedicated bike lanes. For new road construction projects, the relevant authorities can put into perspective the need to have dedicated bike lanes along the new planned routes, just like the Wemco Road project in Ikeja, which is designed to have a dedicated bike lane. But what about the existing transportation routes in the city, which currently do not have these dedicated bike lanes? Efforts to make Lagos bikeable would face numerous challenges such as limited road capacity for expansion, illegal parking, gaps in sidewalks, inadequate street lighting, damaged roads which puts bikers and pedestrians at risk, lack of regulations and enforcement of laws. And to sum it all up, there is a general lack of awareness of cycling as a mode of transportation among the city residents. Although making Lagos a bikeable city is laden with these challenges, yet experts have expressed optimism in the possibility of achieving this feat. With strong political will and the right motivation, certain measures can be taken to provide for the possibility of biking in Lagos. One of such measures proposed is taking advantage of the existing canal system for draining floodwaters and of the numerous rivers and creeks traversing especially the northern half of Lagos. A landscape architecture from Unilag has pointed out that cycling tracks along the drainage basins in the city could produce a total length of 112 kilometers of bike lane, adding the lagoon, creeks, and the numerous tributaries that crisscross the city. Then you have another 300 kilometers of off-road cycling network. With cycling tracks along the railway line right-of-way from Ido to Agbado, you have another 30 kilometers of dedicated bike lanes that could connect several communities and residential areas in Lagos. Ideally, these cycling tracks should be integrated into the public transport system through bicycle parking and bike and ride facilities at bus and rail stations with high traffic, introducing bicycle racks on buses for longer trips, offering different types of bicycle parking facilities. In addition to all these, there should be an increased awareness about cycling as a choice of transportation. Efforts should be made to give the public proper orientation about cycling with strict adherence to safety rules and regulations. Why is biking important to Lagos in this present day? Biking is a clean and inexpensive means of transportation, especially with the constant rises of petrol price. Research has shown that one can save over 50 naira for every 1 kilometer ridden by bicycle. Biking is good for the city because fewer cars on the road mean lesser pollution in the city. Cycling will make the city more inclusive, whilst investment in infrastructure on roads is mainly benefiting the middle and high-income sectors. Investment in bicycle lanes and support infrastructure will be much cheaper and will be directed at the needs of the majority of the Lagos population, which are the low-income groups. Increased cycling opportunities will be income opportunities for them through the emergence of a whole new cycling industry. Associations like the Psychologist Bike Club are already encouraging cycling for personal health reasons to fight heart-related illnesses, obesity, or diabetes. With the increasing population, the traffic situation will only get worse. But in a bikeable Lagos, traffic congestions can be reduced significantly. A bikeable Lagos is possible.